Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring a profound quote by Imaam Ash-Sharif. Knowledge is that which benefits, not that which is memorized. At first glance, this quote might sound simple, but it carries a deep and life-changing lesson. What does it truly mean? Why is knowledge about more than just memorizing facts? And how can we apply this wisdom to become smarter, wiser, and more effective in life? Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll understand the difference between true knowledge and useless information, and how you can start using what you learn to transform your life. Let's dive in. What does this quote really mean? When Imaam Ash-Sharif said, "Knowledge is that which benefits, not that which is memorized," he was reminding us that learning isn't just about storing information in our brains, it's about using that information in a way that helps us and others. Think about it like this. Imagine you have a bookshelf full of books, but you never open them. Do those books make you smarter? No. In the same way, just memorizing facts, dates, or formulas without understanding how to use them in real life is not true knowledge. True knowledge is useful. It helps you solve problems, make better decisions, improve your life, and contribute positively to society. Let's break this down with some real-life examples. Example 1. The student who only memorized. Imagine two students, Aisha and Omar, both preparing for an important exam. Aisha takes the approach of just memorizing everything. She crams formulas, historical dates, and vocabulary words into her brain without really understanding them. She might pass the test, but a week later, she forgets everything. Now, let's look at Omar. Instead of just memorizing, he tries to understand the concepts. He asks, how does this formula work? How does this historical event connect to today's world? Because he applies what he learns, he doesn't just pass the test. He gains knowledge that stays with him for life. Now imagine both of them after 10 years. Aisha barely remembers anything, while Omar still benefits from his knowledge because he truly understood it. That's the difference between memorization and real knowledge. Example 2, the chef who couldn't cook. Here's another example. Imagine a man named James who dreams of being a chef. He spends years reading recipe books and memorizing every cooking technique. He can list 50 different ways to cook an egg, but when he steps into a kitchen, he doesn't know how to actually cook. Now, compare him to another aspiring chef, Sarah. She reads recipes but also practices every day. She experiments, learns from her mistakes, and improves. After a few years, Sarah becomes a great chef, while James is still stuck at the beginner level. Why? Because memorizing recipes didn't make James a chef. Cooking did. Knowledge only becomes valuable when it is applied. Knowledge versus information. In today's world, we are surrounded by information. We can Google anything, watch endless YouTube videos, and read thousands of books. But information is not the same as knowledge. If you spend hours watching motivational videos but never take action, are you really learning? If you read books about success but never apply the lessons, will your life change? No. Real knowledge is what you use, not just what you collect. So, how can we make sure that what we learn actually benefits us? Here are 4 powerful ways. 1. Apply what you learn immediately. If you learn something new, don't just keep it in your head, use it. If you learn a new language, start speaking it. If you read about time management, start using those techniques in your daily life. If you study a self-improvement book, apply one lesson right away. Knowledge without action is like having a car with no fuel. It's useless. 2. focus on understanding, not just memorization. Instead of just memorizing facts, ask yourself, why is this important? How can I use this in my life? What problem does this solve? When you understand something, you don't need to memorize it. It becomes part of you. 3. Teach what you learn. One of the best ways to turn information into knowledge is to teach it. When you explain something to someone else, it forces you to understand it better. Next time you learn something new, try teaching it to a friend, a family member, or even through a YouTube video. Seek wisdom, not just facts. Facts are easy to find, but wisdom, the ability to use knowledge in the right way, takes effort. Instead of just consuming random information, focus on learning things that will truly benefit you. Skills that help you in your career, lessons that improve your mindset, knowledge that helps you make better decisions. The goal is not to know more, it's to know what truly matters. What's the lesson here? The wisdom of Imaam Ash-Sharif teaches us that true knowledge is not about how much you remember, it's about how much you use. If you want to be truly knowledgeable, don't just collect facts. Apply them, live them, and share them. Now I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned recently that has truly benefited you? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message today. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is only powerful when you use it. See you in the next video.